question, which kind of public transport do you prefer? So, Khushbu, I'll start with you. Which public transport do you prefer?
Ma'am, in public transport, there is bus, railways, and metros.
Mhm.
But I most of the time I traveled in railway,
Mhm.
long journey. I use railway, and if for short journey, I used like metro in our city, like Kolkata. We used it's a daily routine kind of thing. Like metro, we will use for traveling to office and shopping. Some like short traveling we can use metro,
Mhm.
and buses is also good for long journey or short journey, but sometimes we take bus for short journey also.
Okay. But which one do you prefer? Because okay, you use them for different journey, for a long journey or a short journey. But which one do you prefer?
Ma'am, railway.
Railway. And why do you prefer the railway?
Ma'am, public transportation has several advantages together with some different difficulties. But sometimes it's good to travel with family in the railway, and it's good for kids also, because there is lots of space to keep your luggage inside or take meal with your family, like a house kind of thing in the railway. So I think railway is good, and there is no need to parking place. There is no worry about to parking place
Parking somewhere.
somewhere, and it takes longer to reach destination than using our own private car. So it will take time. It's good for long journey, and public transport is cheaper for everyone.
Okay, very good. So you've mentioned quite a few points here. You've mentioned about traveling with a family, um, being comfortable, and also money costs.
Yes.
So, I mean, you've created quite a good argument for the railway, why people should use the railway. And it's so you mostly use the railway then.
Yes.
Most of the time you're using the railway. And in other countries, what kind of public transport have you used in other countries?
Ma'am, another country is there's also a railway for traveling to long journey and short journey. Metro is also there, and it's very easy to travel in the metro with family, because it's very comfortable and sanitized easily, and it's also good for kids.
Okay. Okay. And how is it good for kids? Can you explain how it is adapted to be good for kids?
My metro is a personal and private seat for kids and with mother. So I think that is the kind of just it's reserved kind of seat there in the metro. In the other countries, I saw in the Singapore there is a private kind, reserved kind of seat. No one can sit there. Only mother and kids sit there.
Okay. And you're mentioning this about you know, the seats and whatnot. If you go on public transport sometimes and you are, let's say, you see an old person, sometimes you will, get up for them and let them have a seat. Do you do this in India? Do you do this, or is it something that you don't usually do? Do people do it in India to allow the older generation to sit down?
Yes, ma'am. Just old people. We just give our seat to old people and kids to please sit here. I'm just standing myself.
Okay, okay. So it's something that goes that basically crosses cultures.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. All right. Thank you very much, Khushbu. I if
Excuse me, ma'am. Today my
yeah.
son is also with you.
Hello. Oh, it's so lovely to meet him. Hello. Oh, I can tell.
And last time you did with me.
Okay.
Last time I was, I couldn't see you.
Now
I
can you
just
see me?
Now I can see you exactly. I couldn't see you last time. Okay, so tell me, which public transport do you prefer?
Ma'am, just say again.
Which public transport do you prefer?
Bus, metro, railway.
Now, from bus, metro, and railway, which one do you like?
Metro.
The metro. And why do you like the metro? Can you tell me why do you like the metro so much?
Inside it is very clean, and there is also like lots of seats and
For kids and
adults.
Yes.
It's very clean and safe for children and adults.
Okay. And so it's very clean, it's safe for children and adults. And what else? What else do you like?
There's aircon,
There is aircon inside.
so we can sit easily and
We can sit easily and
Hmm?
play video games.
Very good. Okay. And so the metro has video games.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What kind of
No,
video games do you have?
I have my own.
I have my own video game on my phone, so whenever
Oh,
I go in the metro, I use my phone and play the video game.
okay. And which journey was your favorite? Where did you go that you remember? Oh, that trip was my favorite.
Like in Singapore, I go Sentosa Beach from the metro, and inside the metro there was also windows, so I like to see outside of the window, so I can see it is really dark and only there are lights. And I liked Sentosa Beach.
Okay. And tell me a bit. What so you went to the beach, and where do you like to sit? What's your favorite place on the metro?
The window seat.
Near the window seat.
Near the window seat. And do you like to sit at the front or at the back?
Front.
At the front. Okay. And do you like do you like it when it goes really fast?
Yes. Yes,
I
and
imagine.
it looks like I am in a race. And
You're
I'm
in a
driving
race.
my car in really
Oh
fast.
wow. You're driving your own fast car. And what do you want to do when you grow up? Do you want to work for the metro?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well done, Arush. I will move on to
One
the
thing, man, you know one thing? One day in the metro, I was sitting and I was driving like only I was running here, there in the metro, and I just hold that rod and I said, play it stopped and come inside and I enjoyed a lot. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so Veena.
Good evening, ma'am. Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Hi, Veena. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So the question of the day. So which public transport do you prefer?
Actually, I mostly traveled with my own car, but for the public transport, I always use train, like Indian Railways,
Just train, the railway. Okay, and why do you use that? Why do you like that?
because there is lot of space inside, and it is clean, and we can sit and
Okay.
we can sleep during the day, night, what we want to do, and we can, like Arush said, we can play inside with the video games and everything. We can read books. We can do anything inside the railway.
Okay. And when you say you can sleep, so do you have like a beds
Yeah,
where you
they
can
have we
sleep?
have
Oh,
berths,
wow.
personal berths.
Okay. And is it quite spacious? Do you have a lot of space or?
It depend on, like they have criteria, like second AC, third AC, first AC. If you travel in second AC, it's very spacious.
Okay. And which class do you travel usually?
I usually travel in second AC because they have
Nice.
in one cabin only 4 people are there,
Hmm.
and it's good.
Okay. And so you mostly use this. Why do you mostly use this? Do you not use the bus sometimes? Why do you find it?
Due to
Why do
my
you like to use the
due to
train
my
more?
health issue, I can't use bus because the roads are not good.
Hmm.
There are holes in the road because between Bihar and Jharkhand where I have to travel most. That's
Okay.
why I prefer going by train.
You prefer going by train. Okay. And my next question to you is, if you had to work in a public transport sector, which one would you work in?
I'll work for metros.
You'd work for the metro.
Yeah.
And do you have a favorite, do you have a favorite journey that you always do?
Yeah, when I was traveling with my friends from Kolkata to Goa, that was my favorite journey. It was a almost 3 days journey, and it was very beautiful. We had lots of fun. We played antakshari, we played cards, we played every type of games in the train.
Oh, wow. Okay. And what do you remember? So where was the journey to? Where were you going to?
Kolkata to Goa.
Calcutta to Goa. Okay. And it is a memorable, sorry, journey because you had so much fun with your friends.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. And when was this?
3 years back.
You need to do it again. It
Yes.
has to be done
Due to
again.
we were planning, but due to COVID, we have to cancel it.
Hopefully it will be all be over soon and things will start getting back to some normality.
Yes.
And so where do you like sitting? Do you like sitting, take a window seat, an aisle seat, further down, further up? Where do you like to sit?
I prefer sitting window seat because I like to see outside through the
And
windows.
through the windows, is it mostly cross country or
Because I like nature. That's why I prefer window seat.
so it crosses, it's around
Yeah.
the country most of it.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, thank you very much for that, Vina. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, I'll now move on to Aritra.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Aritra. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, in terms of public transport, which is your favorite public transport?
Well, I would choose aeroplane, airplane,
The aeroplane.
airplane. Yeah,
Okay, why would you choose the aeroplane?
airplane because, first of all, I have only flew in plane 4 times, and that is why it is very special for me. And second is that it one kind of feelings that a plane is going up in the sky, you are flying in the sky, you can see everything from the window, it's so small. So it's a special feeling, you can say. That's why I choose airplane.
Okay. Um, so what makes, okay, probably it's an obvious answer, but let me just ask anyway. What makes the aeroplane a different experience to you than traveling by train? Because there you can see the outside too, and you can see from far away. So what makes the aeroplane different for you? What makes it a different experience altogether?
uh, the the first thing is that when you are flying in the air, airplane flies in the air. So when you are flying in the air, it gives you a special feeling that doesn't come from train. Because in train just moves from one place to another. But in airplane, you know, you can see everything from the window down. And
Okay.
also, when the plane is going in the runway and slowly moving up, it's very exciting.
Okay, so which do you prefer? Do you prefer the takeoff or the landing?
The takeoff.
The takeoff. And
Yeah,
why do you like the takeoff more than the landing?
because takeoff means you are moving from your home place to another. Suppose you are going from a tour. So when you are taking off, then you are moving from your home place to another destination. But during landing means you came back to your home place again. So you understand what I mean. So takeoff is very special. That is, you're
Very
moving, you are
special because
traveling somewhere.
there's no sense of, oh, I'm leaving, I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah.
There's no sense of adventure to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, fantastic. And if you had to if you had to pick from other forms of transport from forms of transport, sorry, to work for, which one would you work for?
Other than airplane.
The air, you would work in for an aeroplane.
No, other than airplane.
Sorry?
I am saying that any transport other than aeroplane.
Any transport other than aeroplane. Okay, which one? Which one would
Uh,
you like to work for?
then I would choose cruise ship. Cruise ship.
Okay. Okay, why a cruise ship?
Because cruise ship, because you can see the beautiful ocean from outside. And
Okay.
also you can meet a lot of people. If you are working in a cruise ship, you can also meet a lot of people. And you can travel from one destination to another, suppose from one country to another country. And you can stay in there for 1 day or 2 days.
Okay. And where have you been on a cruise ship?
Yes, a few times I have been.
You've been a few times on a cruise ship. Okay. So you like the idea of traveling, meeting new people, and
Yeah,
stopping at one place, going to another, visiting different countries. Okay, fantastic. It's a very exciting life, cruise ship.
yeah.
It's very exciting. Some of my friends did it, and it's a lot of fun. Fantastic. Well, I hope you get to do that. Thank you very much, Aritra.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. I'll now move on to Yuraj.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Yuraj, is it just you or is it you and your dad?
Ma'am, just I am here.
Just you. Okay. So, can you name me different types of public transport?
Ma'am, actually, there are so many public transports like metros, train, bus, auto, and aeroplane.
Mm-hmm.
So there are various kind of like public transport.
Very good. And can you tell me which is the one that you like most?
Ma'am, actually, I like train because in the train, like if we sit in the window side, we will like feel very like very freshness kind of feel is there.
Okay.
So I will prefer.
So you prefer the train because if there's a it's fresher. It goes through the country more through the countryside.
Yes, ma'am, on window side.
And in the windowsill, of course. If you're next to the window, you can breathe in fresh air as you're going through the countryside. And where do you like to sit? Do you like to sit at the front of the train?
Anywhere it's like because my train is very like long then, so I will prefer just to sit in front.
Okay. Okay. And when was the last time you went on a train?
Actually, I traveled so many times, but I cannot say about like last time, but I can say about ma'am, like about which was my favorite trip.
Yes, tell me, which one was your favorite trip?
So, ma'am, when I went from Patna to Kolkata, that was my very like great trip with my friends.
And what did you like about it?
I'm like we was just enjoying and preparing for exam. I went here there for exam.
Okay. And what did you enjoy about the trip inside the train? Why was it so much fun?
Ma'am, because in the train, like we was with each other, we was seated here I am, and on the next seat, my friend is here. So like this, we was so we just enjoyed. Like if there is something is coming like for purchasing, then we
Hmm?
purchase it and share it together because ma'am, there was teachers, so
Mhm.
that's why we was not able to enjoy that much, but we was enjoying.
Okay. So you couldn't because there were no teachers there to stop you
No
from
ma'am,
doing things.
no
You
ma'am,
couldn't.
actually there was teachers.
Oh, there
They,
were teachers. Sorry, I
yes
misunderstood.
ma'am, and ma'am, there was so because that's why ma'am we was not able to enjoy that much.
Okay. Then why was it your favorite trip? Because you told me it was your favorite trip. Why was it your favorite trip
Yes ma'am,
then?
because I was there with my all the friends, so just
Okay,
because
so
it
it
was
was
my
just
favorite
because
trip.
you were with friends.
Yes ma'am, and ma'am also it was a very long tour for me.
Okay. So it was your first like really long trip.
Yes ma'am.
So that was the exciting part of it because you were on a long trip with friends, but you couldn't really do anything because the teachers were there.
Yes ma'am, but we enjoyed.
But you still enjoyed it. Okay. And if you had to work in one of these, what would you work in? Would you prefer to work, for example, in a car company, in the bus company, or would you prefer to work in the airport or with planes, or with trains, or with the metro? Who would you like to work with, and why?
Like ma'am, are you telling about improving that?
Not sorry.
Ma'am, are you telling to improving about improving
Oh
that?
no, not improving. Just who would you like to work with? Like which company would you like to work for out of all of them?
Ma'am, maybe plane, aeroplane.
Aeroplanes. Why? Why aeroplanes?
Because ma'am, it is very interesting, and I have not traveled uh, any time on the aeroplane, so that's why.
Okay, so I have never traveled by plane, or
Yes
I
ma'am.
have never been on a plane. Okay. And would you like to go on a plane?
Yes ma'am, definitely.
And where would you like to travel to?
Mm, maybe out of the country.
Yes, where out of the country? Which other country would you like to visit?
Uh, I would like to travel like Dubai, in Dubai.
Dubai.
Yes ma'am.
Okay. Oh, very nice. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Suraj. I'll speak to Abhiroop now.
Yeah, hi, good evening, ma'am.
Hi, Abhiroop, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, which form of public transport do you prefer?
Ma'am, preference changes with the place where I am. Like when I'm in my hometown, I prefer on the metros, and when I'm at Calcutta, then usually I take local trains and buses.
Okay. And which one out of all of them, from the local trains and buses and the metro, which one do you really, really like?
The metros, cause like they're cheap, fast, clean, and I usually get seats. Metros.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that's the one you really prefer.
Yeah.
That's the one you prefer. Okay. And are trains not cheap, or are they not clean?
The local trains are cheap, but they're highly crowded, so I didn't never get seat, and also they are not clean.
I see. Okay, so you prefer the metro. And if I had to tell you about your favorite trip, which trip would that be?
Okay, my favorite trip. Uh, I haven't done any tripping yet. I guess, yeah. I haven't gone on any trip.
Trip. No, but even like a in your
Any journey,
country?
okay.
Yes,
I can,
any
okay,
journey. Which is your favorite?
yeah, after my 12th class, I moved to Kota for a preparation of a competitive exam. Then that was like my first journey to out of my hometown. So at that
Okay.
time, yeah, I was very emotional, confused. What am I doing? And
Oh,
that was a very
okay.
like we can say that a very like memorable journey. Like I've learned a lot of things at that place.
Okay. And why was it how long was it? Sorry, how long was the trip?
The trip was around of 12 to 14 hours journey. Then I stayed at Kota for almost
Oh, no
one year.
wonder. Okay, and so it was your favorite journey because it was your first one, and you were like really excited and a
Yeah,
bit scared and all
the
that.
first time
Okay.
I moved outside from my hometown.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And if I had to tell you, same question as you, Raj, if you had to work for one of these companies, or you worked with cars or with bikes, with an airplane company, which company would you like to work for and why?
Okay, then I will go with railways. I want to work like if I can get the grade A jobs, like they are
Mhm.
highly reputed and they are also a highly paying job. So I will
Highly
definitely
paid jobs. Okay.
go with railways.
Highly paid jobs. And you like the railway? Are you interested in it? And
Yeah, like and they have good money and good reputation.
no, but
Also,
as
I
well, are you interested?
yeah, and also and then I can travel for free anywhere.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's good. I didn't know about that. Okay. And if I tell you to tell me, can you remember the last trip that you did this week, this month, when the last trip you've had?
Uh, Not as such, but I visited a lot of places this month. The latest
Hmm.
one was I went to a hotel with my friends, and
Okay.
unfortunately, one of them, while returning, met with an accident.
Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, sounds like a funny one. Um, okay. And what did you travel with? What transport did you use? What was the last?
It was my own scooty.
Oh, your own scooter.
Yeah,
Okay, fantastic. Do you like your scooter?
yeah, like it's good. I've recently purchased a scooty. I don't know to like how to handle this, but I can.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, drive safe. Um, fantastic. Thank you. Thank you very much. I think that covers everyone. Yes, it does. I hope you've enjoyed today's class, and I will see you all tomorrow, guys. Well done. Thank you.